Well, a huge cyber attack in Israel. About 20 Israeli cryptocurrency executives were asked to pay digital currency after their phones were hacked and their identities stolen. The cyber attack took place at the beginning of September, and that failed attack was carried out by a sophisticated team that may have been state-sponsored. The Mossad and Israel's National Cybersecurity Authority are working together on this hacking investigation. Now, Ram Levi is a cybersecurity expert and the CEO of Konfidas, as well as a former member of Israel's National Cybersecurity Directorate. Ram, thank you for joining us.
Hi, Lauren.
So, Ram, what do we know about this attack so far? Who exactly was targeted and why?
Well, about 20 senior people from the crypto industry in Israel have been attacked. What's interesting is that this attack was actually quite sophisticated because we're all, as security experts, we're always advocating that users will apply two-factor authentication, meaning every time you put a username and a password, there's going to be another factor, which is a second factor that will prevent hackers from stealing and getting access to your digital assets. Now, a lot of times the second factor is used in an SMS, meaning you put your username and password, then you get an SMS back from the service you're using, and this is used as a one-time password. Now, what those hackers actually did is actually something quite interesting. They told the cellular network that the phone number is roaming, meaning it's in another country, meaning they were able to hijack the SMS coming from this digital asset. So they would reset the password. Either it would be a Gmail password or a Telegram password or even Yahoo email password. Then they would go in and they would use the access that they have for this Gmail or Telegram to either steal the identity or ask for money.
Wow. So, Ram, what are the indications that this could actually be sponsored by an enemy state? And how significant is it that the Mossad is involved?
Well, for one thing, it's not a simple attack to be able to pretend to have an access to the signaling system of the cellular networks. That requires experience, detailed knowledge, and of course, access to a cellular company, which usually nation-state hacks or criminal organizations that have the ability and connections. The second thing is that we know that there are some nations, including North Korea and Iran, that are hacking crypto companies for money. They do that because to evade the sanctions and to be able to sponsor what they're doing because they are banned from the regular banking system. So if you combine those two things, that you require expertise and access to a cellular network, which is not something simple, and the motivation that the nation-state hackers have, then you can assume that there might be a nation-state behind it. But then again, we don't know. The third thing that I might add is that those people were highly targeted in what we call a spear phishing attack. I mean, it's an advanced persistent threat, meaning someone had to have concrete intelligence regarding the profiles of those people because you want to make your target as viable as possible.
Right.
So intelligence, expertise, and access to technology means that it has to be someone, either a nation state or working on behalf of a nation state or a criminal organization.
Absolutely. And we will follow this investigation as it unfolds. Ram Levi, thank you.
Thank you very much.